We are back to catch up on our favorite zombie Countryball series, and Job with Zombies in America. Now we left off, apparently they have some sort of test subject that we're gonna learn more about the zombies in this world. Also, they seem to be in China, Italy, France, and the western side of the US. But as with a lot of zombie movies, you need to figure out exactly what zombies you're facing, and we're about to find that out right now. I don't know why they're sleeping.
Hey, wake up. General's here.
Wake them up. You're fired.
General.
You're fired. I want to know, like, did they have like a zombie, like, chained?
So, who is a test subject?
By the neck?
Yeah, some immigrant.
Is it gonna be
we
me?
caught him on the Mexican border. Turned out he was infected, and we delivered him here.
I don't.
Oh, this is the place.
I don't think it's gonna
Please.
be me. This must be in. Is this Area 51? Right? I think we saw last time they're in Area 51. And more than likely, it's probably gonna get invaded by zombies. I would. What? Did we meet him before? Does he have some secret knowledge? This might have been the Mexican ball that was on the Golden Gate Bridge.
Like a zombie to me.
Not yet.
Oh, does he? One moment.
Oh, that's evil. So they're just testing on this random guy. Alright, well, let's see exactly what happens. Now, we know the zombies, like, turn into, like, massive monster zombies. They're not just human zombies.
What was that?
Well, now he's definitely infected. Don't worry about that. Look,
Don't worry
the
about
most important thing is a vaccine, and we are going to test it.
Oh, it's not gonna work. Is it gonna make it worse? Probably. Oh, goodness. The sound effects here. Oh, he's getting huge. Yeah, I was gonna say, how is this strap holding a ball together? Okay, that is a really buff zombie. Light him up.
Shoot it!
Is he just a meat shield at this point? Yeah. Okay, the vaccine made it worse. They're gonna get punched. Well, there goes Area 51. Every movie has to have this scene where things go horribly, horribly wrong in like a lab somewhere.
I think vaccine doesn't work, and we need to get the hell out of here.
This is actually hilarious.
Well, thanks, Captain Obvious.
Yeah. So they might have just let an even worse zombie into the infection. Again, very epic moment right there. Eat me! I mean, he was the one that caused the chaos after all. Okay, so this means that the zombies more than likely are going to get behind enemy lines. We know they're all along here and that they're also building a huge wall. I don't think the wall was built outside of Nevada. I think it was built just to keep everyone out of like California away from Nevada. So if something pops up here in Area 51, then the humans are done. At least the US is done.
About this.
Okay, so these guys are, I'm guessing, camped outside the base when they're going to look back and probably not be too happy.
Why you always win? Well, guess I have a talent. That's bullshit. You're cheating.
Maybe.
Raise the alarm. Load AP rounds.
Okay, so it's just this one zombie that's... It might literally be just one. No one's got... I would assume this base has... Wow, the effects on that.
I'll get back up.
I guess the zombies have floating hands. Too, just like the Countryballs.
Fine.
Drive this Hummer into him. Isn't there a Hummer back there?
Get a move on.
Oh. Uh-oh. He was cheating. You could tell by his face. He was cheating on the cards. Oh, they have a tank. That's right. That's right. The tank should be able to clean it up. I'm going to say the tank's going to be okay. The tank is... Well, this is a giant zombie. If it was one human zombie... Just shoot down there. Just shoot down there. Who cares? Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. The vaccine made it infinitely worse. I guess the tanks are not going to be able to help much in this universe. Which pretty much guarantees that the humans are done. These humans are not going to be able to stop the zombies. I don't think even an airstrike at this point. Okay, it's literally ripping up the tank too. I don't think the bazooka is gonna do much.
I think we got him.
Is that really?
Great work, maggots. Move out.
Might as well nuke it.
Hell, boys.
Might as well nuke it. He's gonna reach. Oh! He's gonna reach inside. This is. I don't. No. Don't close your eyes.
Hey, look.
End it before he ends it for you.
We crack his armor. Aim for the brain.
Oh. Okay. So maybe certain zombies have more protective shields over their head. They have stronger. I don't know. Flesh is not the right word. Okay, this is pretty epic. I'm not going to lie. I'm gonna say right now the U.S. is not gonna be able, or these guys are not gonna be able to stop. What is that? Oh! Did they have like a long tongue? Oh, okay, yeah. So this is how the zombies get around the wall. I love it. Well, I don't love it because that means that I'm gonna probably die. Danger. Is the guy sleeping? That's supposed to be looking at these warning signs. No, he's not. Are you gonna do anything or? Oh, Area 51 is infected. There it goes. Well, it's time to build a new wall. Start the liquidation process. But what about the alien technology? You know there'd be some alien technology.
4.
This is kind of
3,
intense. Say no.
2,
The zombies won't be able to control the alien
The
technology
rocket
from.
was launched.
They nuked it. Are they nuking it? With the word launch, maybe not necessarily. Oh, this is creepy. Oh, maybe. Okay, so we're gonna nuke our. Okay, I love that we're covering this because this would absolutely happen. So the humans are just gonna, dang. Just to be safe. Now, did we just accidentally create radiation zombies with this, though? This might be a horrible idea to do in like a realistic zombie scenario. The nice thing about nuking Area 51, though, is that there's not a whole lot around it. Rachel is like the biggest town. There's like 30 people live there. Maybe a little bit more than 30, but a small enough nuke just to take out the base would, not oof too many bystanders. Then again, the mushroom cloud and the wind and the radiation, maybe. They were probably going to get eliminated by the zombies anyways.
There was a nuclear explosion in Area 51. What's it?
I love the
a pure
twist.
accident or a planned action to cover up the traces of a bad experience?
Yeah.
And most importantly, who initiated the rocket launch?
Well, there goes the alien technology. Mr. President!
Quiet, dear fellow citizens, do not panic. The situation is completely under control.
I like how he has
No
like an
experiments
AI
were
voice.
carried out. There was just a technological accident.
Mr. President, eyewitnesses
Right.
report a rocket in the sky before the explosion.
This is our weather probe flying by. That's it. I've given you exhaustive answers. Let's end here.
I think this is realistic. This is probably... They would just accept, like, yeah, you're going to catch us in our lie, but we don't care. We're just going to tell you this and leave it at that. 14 hours after, they still... Yeah, the zombies are still alive. They made the problem way worse. The cleaning crew? Oh, Mungus! It's looking a little sus to me. These are looking a little sussy. Look at this cool animation for the helicopter. We had Countryball zombies, now we have Countryball Among Us.
Go ahead.
Sussies. This is like in Chernobyl when they had to clean up the site.
This is the entrance to the bunker. Good.
This is so not gonna go well. This
clean
is
up
so
all
not gonna
traces
go well.
of the trials and leave.
Of the trials? So how many other people did they experiment on? They're all free. Oh. Yeah, why did the one zombie have like a long tongue? There's the nuke door. I don't know. Don't go in there. This is actually pretty well put together, considering a nuclear explosion has just gone off.
Open the gate. Maybe you shouldn't do this?
No.
We need to make sure that all traces of research
Of course,
are
he's not
destroyed.
gonna. This guy's not
Open
gonna
it.
listen to. Okay. What's gonna be in there though? Godzilla? That's what I want to see next. Oh, this is so Among Us. It's so funny. That's what I want to see next. Godzilla versus Countryballs, or just giant monsters versus the Countryball universe. What is going
What
on?
is it?
Is it mushroom spores? Is that what's causing it? Oh. Just shoot him. He clearly has gashes across his face. What's interesting is if you know the US is doing experiments, then a lot of other countries are doing experiments. Definitely Europe and definitely China. I wonder if they were sharing this data at all, or if they're both coming up with like all the same answers. They're just making the zombies way worse. Like that we're diving into the science of these zombies though. Again, please go subscribe to Anjob. This one's by 3D Countryballs Animations. This time, meet America, or specifically North and Central America, and the Caribbean too. So is this going to be their entire history, the organization of the American states? Seriously? Is Cuba really gonna stand against me? Against America? What the freak? Yep, I wonder where they got that rocket from. Ooh, your 13-day free trial of communism has expired, says the USSR. Oh, they don't have it anymore. So that was a summary of the 60s. Canada, I demand independence. Sorry. We have Jamaica. They're chilling. They don't care what is going on in the continent. They're having a blast. The music. The pyramid is always... Oh, is it banana time? No, it's time to cut Costa Rica. I see. That was actually Nicaragua. I thought we were going to be talking about the banana wars for a second there. My flag symbolizes the sun, the sea, the beaches. My flag symbolizes unity. My flag symbolizes sky, sea, suns, and abundant of vegetations. Grenada. My symbol's... nutmeg. That's all that matters. Guatemala and Belize are trying to start a war for 150 years. Puerto Rico explains why he needs to hold... He needs to hold what? Oh, referendum to join the... I see. Yes, this is U.S. state territory. I like this drawing, though. USA plus Puerto Rico equals Puerto Rico. That math checks out to me. The Dominican Republic, fighting back and forth. Haiti, after becoming the first independent nation, yes, they were the first independent nation in Latin America. Also, French. Greenland tries to sleep. I think it's very easy for Greenland to sleep. Oh boy. Don't. Oh, and then U.S. burger. That is the single greatest country ball I've ever seen. Do we have country ball foods now? It's funny how Canada is so much bigger than the U.S. I mean, Canada is the second biggest country in terms of land area. Also like that Canada smashed Quebec with the 1995 Quebec independence referendum. Overall, no, just barely won by 62,000 votes. I actually didn't even know about this referendum. And this part is talking about how the U.S. almost put the Panama Canal in Nicaragua. So it'd be the Nicaraguan canal. In the 1800s, Nicaragua seemed to be a more feasible location than Panama, which, I mean, maybe it looks like it would have been a little bit more difficult to build, though. They would be able to use Lake Nicaragua, which would help a little bit. One of the other problems in this country is the active volcanoes and earthquakes. Those are definitely events that you don't really want to have next to your canal. Again, that was by 3D Countryball Animations. Please go subscribe. Relations between the USA and the continent of Asia, starting off in the 1900s. So let's kind of get an idea. I also love that these maps are accurate. We have British Raj here at this time, the Empire of Russia, Qing Dynasty, so the map will change over time. I love that. So right now, British Raj likes the US. That's maybe because they're under the British. Technically speaking, Japan, Imperial Japan, likes the US for now. For now, that's the key word. 1910, we've got a little invasion happening in the north of Iran. The Ottoman Empire is still around. Now, World War I has broken out, which is going to be interesting because a lot of these countries are now focused on Europe. Boom, the Russian Empire falls. We're now going to see the USSR. They have combined again, and okay, so I was just wondering what we're going to see over here. The Ottomans are now not playing the game anymore. There's no opinion. There's Turkey, though. Interesting that no diplomatic relations. So this is when China's going to be dealing with a lot of unrest, a big amount of civil war, big, huge civil war that's about to happen. Again, British Raj still likes the US. Japan still in the 1930s likes the US, but yeah, everything's going to change. So this is when Japan starts to take things away from China. We also have negative relations with the US in 1936. China's loving the US in the 30s and throughout World War II because we're helping China try to slow down Japan. We still have the French down here in Southeast Asia. I wonder if that's going to open up at some point in the video. It is 1941. We're now allied to the Soviet Union, trying to help them stop the Germans. 1940, as soon as the war ends, yeah, pretty much 1946, as soon as the war ends, the Cold War is immediately like, oh, this is going to be bad. The USSR and the USA, not big fans. She completely forgot to look at Japan. Japan is literally at war with the US, so -90 seems appropriate. So there's going to be some countries that get their independence, while British Raj has now turned into India, and then there's Pakistan and East Pakistan. These are, yeah, obviously China's communist at this time. The Taiwan is going to like us for the rest of this video. Also, the Korean War has happened, so the North Koreans don't like us, but South Koreans like us. Turkey likes us for now. We put some missiles in Turkey, and that's when the USSR is going to put some missiles to respond in Cuba. India is going to be a little bit more mixed during the Cold War. They're going to kind of just stay in the middle, not like us too much. We were more friends with Pakistan at this time. Also, we have good relations with Nepal and Bhutan. It looks like we're not going to open up the map for Vietnam. That would have been interesting because it's during the height. It's 1970. Definitely not too. I'm glad that we have the emojis to help us out to really realize how upset they were with us at this time. Oh, this is interesting. Good relation. Oh, yeah. This is when relations with Iran completely collapsed. 1979. Interesting that Afghanistan likes us so much. Right now, us and India are cool, and also us and China are cool. That's right, because the Sino-Soviet split. So the end of the Cold War is coming. It's the late 80s, and now 1990, we have the unification of Germany, and now, for now, everyone is going to be okay with us. I mean, Iran despises us forever. I'm interested why this Central Asian nation doesn't like us too much. Oh, that's right, Afghanistan started to dislike us in the late 90s. Central Asia as a whole, we're going to see Russia start to tick down. These two are going to be left unmoved, unchanged. South Korea and Japan's going to stay like that. China's going to go down. Russia's going to go down. Turkey's not a big fan of us right now. Maybe Pakistan as well, too. Interesting that Afghanistan has a good relation with us. We're down in 2009. Maybe because we're occupying it. 2011 is officially when, well, according to this video, 2014, the invasion of Ukraine. It's 2017. Relations continue. Look at how much red we're seeing right now. In Afghanistan too, because we pulled out. It is now 2023. India loves us, which is interesting. Does India love us this much? Plus 60 with the heart emojis? I don't know. I think they're neutral a little bit. But yeah, a lot of angry people at us. A lot of angry people with us in Asia. All right, I can't wait to see another 100 years for an update in this video. This video was bought by Eurasian Mapping. Please go subscribe, and please go subscribe to all these creators. They're doing great stuff. And big thanks to my patrons. Help! This is the real Drew. I was kidnapped, and that's the imposter.
Drew's Argentinian
The slow,
grandpa.
depressing Portugal
Schengen,
Bryton
follow
Is,
amateur
$20
archaeology.
is a lot.
JohnDenver, annoying
KirinoIsBestGirl,
Phresh Animations,
TheGreatRalphy,
the Polish-Lithuanian
Kidnapped Drew.
Commonwealth,
His ransom is 5
ZaneyBoi,
filet of fish,
and
and
why
he's
am I
at
doing this?
308 Negro Arroyo Lane.